Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Wednesday, August 24th. So I did do some stitching last night. I started my Prairie Schooler Bump in the Night. I'm using 3371 for the darker color, which is what they recommend. And then for the orange color, I am using 970, which is this bright, beautiful orange. So because I get new subscribers, all the time, I've had so many people ask me where I got my DMC vintage cabinet and where I got the plastic containers that I have my Sulky in. I got those from Fat Quarter Shop. I got the DMC vintage cabinet from Lovecrafts. So now in the description box of every video starting yesterday, they're linked down below, so you can just go there. Okay, so stitching. Good God. And wait a minute, I gotta take off what I did, and it's brilliant. I mean, I don't know why I didn't think of it before. And I know you can't do it for every pattern, but I started in the middle, and so the middle is the bird. Well, I made a copy of the pattern and just cut out the bird and just have that on my piece, and I'll just cut out each piece as I go to do it. So here is my start. Let me use the back of my work paper. Yeah, looking pretty good. 18 count, looks fabulous. 1 strand, DMC. So that's a pretty good little chunk that I got done yesterday. So today, okay, so I also got in the mail yesterday the Distress Glaze. Now I'm going to show you this. It is like a paste, like a waxy paste. I put way too much on, and then I watched a video, which of course I did that backwards. I should have watched a video first. You can see it, like I put way too much on here, right? This was just a test piece anyway. Even when I just rubbed my finger on it and went over it, I don't like it. It marks up the paper. I don't like it. So that is not going to be what I'm going to use. I had in my head that I wanted to get a spray fixative, and someone had messaged me and said, you should get this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm already going to go get it. So I was able to go to Hobby Lobby today after work, and I got this Krylon workable fixative. Now, before anybody says it's workable, let me tell you, I'm going to take my chances with it coming off, because I sprayed this. Now, it does have an odor when you spray it. I sprayed it outside and then let it dry. So I just got it in. There's hardly any odor on it. And I'm guessing as the more it dries, it eventually will not. But I mean, I have rubbed on this so many times. It's not coming off. It's not coming off on my fingers. It's not going to come off on my thread. Seriously, it's not. I really am confident that it's not. So, can't wait to. But that's what I got. The Krylon workable fixative. Because it says it protects pastel and chalk drawings. It prevents smudging and wrinkling. And it says the medium. You can use it on wood, metal, plastic, paper mache, glass, plaster, ceramic, dried silk flowers, paper, wicker, etc. So a whole bunch of different mediums. And all I did was like some short sprays, covered the whole thing. Yeah, piece of cake. So I can't wait to get the splat box in, because I'll be able to spray that outside in the splat box so it gets on in there. So in addition, at Hobby Lobby, when I got the fixative, I also got these little spider stickers, because I have an idea of a pattern I'm going to stitch, and it's going to go on the long piece that I have, and I'm going to put little spiders all over the side of it. Maybe I will use them at some point. And then I got this black canvas. So this is a canvas panel that is 9 by 12. because this piece, put this on it. I brought this with me so I could see the size. I have scrapbook paper that I'm not gonna be using this washi tape on here. I have scrapbook paper that I'm gonna like cut and mat like 2 pieces of scrapbook paper and then put this on top of it. So that'll look fantastic. So yeah, that'll probably go on my door when I'm done. And the canvas, $5.99, cheap. That's a cheap finish, trust me. Now in the mail today, I got 1 order of Distress Oxide spray. I got black soot, which is black. Shaded lilac, which is one of the colors I'm going to use for the Primrose Cottage Stitches piece when I color that paper. Milled lavender is another one, so I don't know which purple I'm going to use or a combination. And then I have antique linen. So this is not, you're supposed to do it side by side, side to side. This is not shaken up very well. I would have to take some time to shake this up because you can see the brown part is up here and then it's like a khaki color sort of, or a gray color. I mean, antique linen is supposed to look aged, right? Vintage. So got those 4. I'll be able to put those in my little container. And then the last stop I made was at the dollar store because someone said I should try the dollar store for pieces to finish onto things, and they were absolutely right. I'm gonna have to be making the rounds to these places, you know, during the holidays. So the first one I got, remember these were $1. This one, Give Thanks, where I would obviously stitch something and cover up the words. I love the background and the leaf shape and all that. That's so cool. And obviously I would cut this. I hate the twine or whatever that is. I would cut that and just have the holes. I love that so much though. I love the accent of the glitter and all that. So I got that one. And they had more than I got, but they had these pumpkins too. But I have the pumpkins back there. But they had the pumpkins, but it had like this straw bow on it that I hated, and you couldn't get it off. This one I really liked. This is a jar. So this is like burlap up here, and it actually looks pretty good. Always be thankful. So again, I would stitch something to cover the words. Like I like this decoration. Like it's limitless, right? The options. So very cool. And then the last one I got, this one must have been popular because this was the only one there. It's like a cutting board. Look at that. So I would have to stitch something square where it could cover up the words and the pumpkin probably. So like from here to here. But yeah, it's so cool. And it's not showing up. It shows up like brown. It's more like a pink in real life. But yeah, $1. How can you beat that for $1? $3 for those. They didn't have any Christmas stuff yet, so I'm gonna have to go back to look for Christmas stuff. And I'm curious to try other Dollar Trees because that Dollar Tree is the closest to me. There's 2 other ones that maybe I'll get to at some point. But yeah, so that was all that I had, all that I did. I've had a headache most of the day and I'm tired today. So I'm going to get off of here. I know, no story, no whatever. I'll get back to them someday. I hope you guys are all having a good Wednesday. I think I'm off on Friday. So that'll be good. I would love, and you know, I can keep aiming on my days off and it never quite works out that way, to have a day where I literally just sit and stitch, especially having a project now this is the biggest thing I've stitched in a really long time. Oh, and by the way, I have to mention McKenna, Stitching in Sequins. She messaged me yesterday and she had watched my video and then it started playing back at like my first floss tube video. So she has been rewatching them all and she's been messaging me and saying, oh my God, you're doing this. I mean, it's been 6 years. The things I had thought I was going to do, mirabilias and all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, no. She's like, it's fun to see your journey from then to now. I mean, and I said, well, you're going to get to a point where I'm actually going to finish something that you see in the video. And then she's going to get to the point where I'm diagnosed with breast cancer, because that was only Started my channel in July and then that November. So July, August. 4 months in, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So yeah, that, and it's all chronicled on there. It really is. Okay. Like I said, I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.